Okay, so here's where I think it really when we really start to see the changes, and that is number 6 is when incorporating exercise and yoga combined. Those two.
Yes. Yes. So exercise as in either strength, so you could do strength training and cardio combined with yoga, which is also a form of strength, body weight strength, but also stretching, which we all need, especially as we get older. We need to stretch. You don't want to be tight. But all of those combined, excellent exercise that keeps your body lovely. It keeps your body strong and moving. And if you don't use it, you will lose it. So if you're worried about my knees, the joints, well, that's because you're not using it.
Yeah, I was a victim, and I just recently had to make a change where I would do so much cardio, some weightlifting, and I got really tight. So I incorporated yoga into the mix, which is some stretching, strength, flexibility, and it feels so good. I think, yeah, it was yesterday I did my yoga session. No, today I did my yoga session. Man, I can't keep up with the days, but man, it felt so good by doing all this stretching. I mean, I felt my hips unlock, my back unwind. It's amazing. You got to do it both.
Yes, for stability too. Especially as we age, our stability, I'm telling you, if you don't have strength stability as you get older, your chances to fall and have fractures, especially if you're in the medical mill, goes up tremendously.
Yeah, and you don't need any kind of equipment to work out. Let's say you haven't worked out, you may be a little more overweight, and just kind of getting on the ground and getting back up takes a lot of work. Well, that's your exercise. Get on the ground, lay down, get back up, do it 10 times each for a total of 3 sets.
Oh, yeah.
Just simple things that we have practically done. Squats.
Walking.
Yeah, watching your streaming device, right? Which leads me to number 7, by the way.
Which is?
you want to detox from all this entertainment stuff.
Yes, your Netflix, your YouTubes, your social medias, TikTok, and all those things, right? It's going to suck you in.
They do, and it's brain numbing, mind numbing, and I don't know. I just feel like almost dirty watching it, and I don't even watch that much when I do watch it.
But if you find yourself just gravitating to all of stuff to numb out, you have to ask yourself why.
It's completely.
Why am I trying? What am I trying to escape?
Yeah, what's the avoidance? Mm-hmm. And then that's where I think we be intentionally and deliberately try to do some alternative activities during the evening when you get home from work. Like one of our biggest things is just having dinner together.
Right. Having dinner together and
conversation.
We sit at the table a good 45 minutes after dinner.
Easy.
Chit-chatting.
Yeah.
Talking.
It's so much fun.
Right?
I look forward to it.
Yeah. There's journaling. If you have a hobby, you can make the time to do your hobbies, right?
Or if you have a little video, like a little podcast like we're doing here, we just love talking about this stuff. So now we're talking to a camera, which no one is behind.
You have different hobbies. You read different books, take a class, whatever. That feeds your intellect, that feeds your soul. Go for it.
So I think the final pieces, with all that being said, that ties everything together is exactly what we talked about right now. And that's just how can we keep the family together, but how the family can have good health practices. Mm-hmm. So creating the good, healthy routines, essentially.
Yes. And it's never too late. You could say, my kids are getting older and it's going to be hard. No, you can start small and make subtle changes. And you keep doing it to reinforce it, and it will become a habit. So you can still teach them.
Yeah, it's like eating healthy. You can train the taste buds. You can teach the taste buds at an early age, to the point now where our children, if they eat popcorn at a movie theater, they're like, ooh, this is gross. They want to have their own.
They refuse to touch it.
Yeah.
The smell alone drives them bananas.
We have our homemade air fried French fries. They go to McDonald's. They don't go to McDonald's, but if they were to taste a French fry, they're like, gross.
They refuse to touch it.
It's just about creating the kids about wellness. We talk about medicines, and we don't want to get on medicines.
Correct. You can retrain your taste buds, and if you could retrain yours, you can retrain theirs. Yep. Plain and simple.
It's about just being deliberate in everything we do to build these lasting, healthy habits.
Yes, and you don't have to go 360 right away. every day you just keep incorporating it. Slowly but surely you will get there.
Yep.